so excited. It's day 4 of the Mom Stress Cure. You're here, I'm here. Let's make magic happen, okay? Now yesterday, did you do your homework? I really hope you did. That is so important. I tell you, it was like just such a relief when I finally learned how to spread out all the work I had to do in the home over the week and also give myself rest. Please, please make sure you're scheduling rest in there. Otherwise, you're not going to have the energy to do all the stuff you have to do 6 days out of 7. So you've got to rest. Well, I hope you did that, and I hope you're raring to go, ready to move on to day 4. And today I want to talk about something that all of us moms tend to fall into, especially now in the information age. We're so busy, we're so distracted, and before you know it, things can get totally crazy. We're going a mile a minute and you feel like you're just spinning your wheels. But in order to show you what I'm really talking about, I want to move outside for a sec. Okay, I've got my bucket herb garden here, and I love these herbs. It's so wonderful. I've got some basil here, which smells so good. It's wonderful in bruschetta and making fresh pesto. Love this stuff. And then I've got some thyme here, right here. This is great in like soups and stews and chicken dishes, and that smells amazing too. Oh, it's making me hungry. So I've got some fantastic herbs here that I love and I've invested in. I bought the plants, put them in here. But I've also got some stuff in here that does not belong. Okay, I've got some weeds, okay, that I had to pull up by the root. This isn't doing me any good. As a matter of fact, this is actually detrimental because it's sucking all of that energy from the plants that I'm trying to grow. This one, oh, there's a whopper right there. Had to pull that up by the root. There's a weed. That's doing me no good at all. So see, I had to get in here and get out those weeds. And when I do that, then there's more energy here for the plants that I want to grow. The plants that are going to be enriching to me, that I'm going to be able to use for cooking the basil and the thyme. So, how does this apply to your life? Well, let's go inside and I'll tell you. Okay, so did you understand what I was getting at? I mean, you want those delicious herbs. That's what you're focusing on. But as long as I had those weeds growing in there, alongside the stuff I wanted, then I was going to be wasting my efforts. I was going to be wasting the money I invested in the plants. I wouldn't be able to reap the benefits of it, all because I'm allowing those weeds to take root in what I'm trying to cultivate. Now, in your home, you are trying to cultivate a pleasant environment, one that is enriching to the kids, to your family, one that is nourishing. You want a place of peace. You want a place of joy. You want a place where you're building relationships and building into one another. You want a place where you can really just retreat from the world and get your strength back. That's what your home has to be. That's what your family is. That's your haven. But as long as you are distracted, you are going to be spending efforts all over the place and not have it for the most important things. Listen to me. The urgent will always take precedence over the important if you let it. I'm going to say that again. The urgent will always take precedence over the important if you let it. Because it's so easy, those distractors start sneaking in there, left and right. All of a sudden we're asked if we can head up a committee at church, and we gladly volunteer. We're asked to volunteer at school somewhere, and we're right at the top of the list. We're the team mom, where our kids are involved in 3 or 4 extracurricular activities a week, and we think we've got to have all of these things on our list in order for us to be enough. Listen to me, mama. You are enough right now. You are enough. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to add another thing to your list. You don't have to perform in order to be accepted. You are enough. And as long as you feel that need to perform and to take on more and more and more, you will not be enough for the things that need you most. Your home, your family, your life, taking care of yourself. You've got to do that. So today, I really encourage you, when you do your homework today, I'm going to give you a PDF that has a list, columns, where you can really start to assess where you're spending your efforts. And I want you to make a list of the things that you can scratch off. Remember, if it's not building into your life, then it's taking away. And today we are so distracted. We spend so much time on Facebook or YouTube or blogs. We spend so much effort doing things outside of the home that we really don't need to. We are overextended. We overextend our family. And all of a sudden we're so busy and busy and busy and busy that we don't really know what's important. And we don't get down to what is really important. Remember, the urgent will always take precedence over the important. You know it's important. And today we're really going to focus on eliminating the stuff that is just distracting us. Remember how I pulled that weed up by the root? Okay, I'm not talking about just snipping here and there. I'm talking about pull it up by the root, get rid of it. Okay, when you try to just trim back a little bit, you're actually just, it's going to be more confusing. Go ahead, eliminate it. And I'm going to teach you a powerful word to say. You probably already know what I'm going to say. No. When things come up, you have to assess, is this building into my life? Is this important? Does this meet with my purpose as a mom and my purpose as a woman? If it does not, no. You have the right to say it. You have the power to say it. You have the authority to say it. You just have to say it. So make sure you do your homework. And I am so excited for tomorrow. I can't believe it's going to be day 5. We are just plowing through this. I'm so excited for you, Mama. And I'll see you tomorrow.